Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video from DestroReborn.
Why does everybody ask me if I'm Latina? Isn't it obvious? Why does everybody ask me if I'm Latina? Isn't it obvious?
Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. My jeez. It's so sad that these women have such beautiful faces and like gorgeous faces, but they let themselves go to this degree to where I don't even know if this is a human body anymore. And she's a big booty Latina, I guess.
Damn. Why are there so many fat chicks all of a sudden?
That's all they know how to do, son.
Nothing, I mean nothing, burns the skin of your grace, Lord Destro, more than a fat chick with standards. Notice, I didn't say high standards. I said standards in general.
Damn, they're not even allowed to have normal standards, Destro? Ruthless.
Okay, question. What happened to the men who are providers? And the men who chase and plan dates and apply pressure? All I got is this sassy ass bitch wanting me to text him good morning.
You had one job in life, one simple mission. Don't be a fatty boom boom. And somehow, even that was too much to ask. No one demanded a six-pack, a $500,000 a year salary, or 50,000 followers on Instagram. All you had to do was say no to that second hamburguesa. Gluttony conquered you.
How many Taco Bell stackers can we eat? I think I'm gonna go for 12 this time.
Jeez! Like, you know, gluttony is a sin, and my God, in America, that is probably one of the biggest sins that we commit, is just how much we overindulge on food. Oh my gosh. And my family is not even immune to this. Most of my family is actually skinny, except for my brother and sister. My sister is actually quite overweight. She's over 200 pounds, and she's slightly shorter than me. And then my brother used to be overweight. When he was growing up, he actually got diabetes at 18 because he drank too much soda, ate too much, junk food, McDonald's and all that stuff. So this stuff always hits home to me. Like, again, I've always been skinny most of my life, but I've dealt with this with my brother and sister because they grew up very big, and my sister still has an issue.
I think I could do about 15. I think I could do about 23, just to make it even.
A few moments later.
My 13th one,
even?
I made it past 12, y'all. I'm done with the stackers, and I'm moving on to burritos. This is my last one. I don't think I can make it past 30.
30 tacos.
Oh, you're a stranger. Why would I spend $100, $200 taking you on a date? Because you want to fuck me. I mean, let's address the elephant in the room, babe.
Girl, you just an overweight prostitute at that point, and at $100, $200? Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
The elephant in the room, babe.
Oh, rest in peace, Charlie Murphy.
These women are slaves to appetite. The same way they behave at the China buffet is exactly how they act in the bedroom, grabbing every wiener that is served to them with those chubby, desperate fingers. Yet these are the same women demanding a 6'5", 10% body fat, Mark Cuban-type billionaire who barely works, has unlimited free time, and can jet off to Bali whenever her mood swings. And why, my brothers, does this nonsense persist? Because many of you have abandoned your sacred duty to tell these women, shut the hell up and sit down somewhere.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, don't sit down. You gotta go for a walk. Go for a walk.
Why would you call me a smite?
Because you talking about smutting. You talk about selling, and you got a sit next to you drinking out of a bottle. You stupid.
Tell these women, shut the hell up and sit down somewhere.
No, you gotta shut up.
No. Remember, Tell them to shut up and go take for a walk.
When they start spewing this foolishness in public. Sometimes a good shut the hell up is like blowing into an old Nintendo cartridge.
It works.
It kind of resets their DOS system.
I blame this all on those G.I. Joe simps. Let's hope Lord Destro catches them all.
It's AI.
Well,
Come on, Jake. Just tell us where all the G.I. Joe simps are hiding, and maybe I can convince Lord Destro to let you go.
Well, case in point, here, a slim woman proudly shares how she earned her ring by ignoring her Cardi B clone friends and proving herself worthy of her man's last name. And right beside her, you guessed it, a misshapen fatty boom boom offering unsolicited advice. I mean, look, man, the irony writes itself.
Mind you, there are women who have done a lot less and gotten a lot more.
They told me not to make his lunch. Oh, okay. They told me not to fold his laundry. Yeah. They told me not to pay for dates. Okay. Take me through that.
Now, to be clear, this is not me hating on this lady or her proposal. She got what she...
Right. Not hating. Dude, just looking at your size and sure will. And I mean, size. You hating.
You wanted. Congratulations to the happy couple. I'm just more so speaking to the women, to the young girls seeing this video and feel that they have to audition in order to get a man or a ring, because there are women out here who are receiving straight princess treatment during their relationship, right? They don't lift a finger. They don't have to do any of that stuff. And guess what? They end up becoming a kept wife who may do those domesticated duties. If not, the man pays and hires somebody to do the cooking and cleaning for him.
Madame, do you honestly believe a man who could afford a maid and a housekeeper would ever claim a walking deformity like yourself? Come now, be serious. I mean, your hamstrings connect straight to your lower back. No glutes, just leg and spine. My dear, even if you're aiming for a man who works at Walmart, you better learn how to cook, clean, do magic tricks. Follow.
I always kind of go back to the video with Alexander Grace of just women sabotaging each other because they just need to eliminate competition, right? There's no way for these women to be able to get mates and procreate if there's women out there willing to do things for men. So she has to try to shame younger women to not do things so she has a chance with her big back.
His taxes and tailor his clothes. With that body, you need every skill in the book just to get a man to walk down the aisle with you.
I forget her name at the moment, but there is a black lady judge, one of the ones that are on TV. I don't know if her show is still on the air, but I remember seeing a clip of her on social media saying that she didn't even cook her husband a meal for the first time until after they got married, not when they were dating. And I don't blame her, because there are just certain perks and privileges that I do believe that women should reserve for a husband and not a boyfriend.
It's always, again, just the big, ugly, I don't even want to call her ugly, big, unattractive women that have the most to say about what women should do for men.
Look, there is no perk or privilege with an obese woman. Dealing with an obese woman is like driving an old Hyundai Sonata with no heat or AC. It's bare bones, unlike your chubby arms. It gets you from point A to point B. I mean, it just serves a purpose. No privilege or perk comes with your double sweaty belly resting on his chest. Please do us all a favor and reevaluate yourself ASAP.
And also, just because you do those domesticated duties during a relationship, that doesn't mean you're gonna get a ring. And even if you get the ring, you might run the risk of that same man valuing you more as a dishwasher, right? As somebody that makes his life easier than somebody who makes his life happier. And men like that will work the shit out of you during the marriage because you already proved that you were an elite employee during the dating stage.
You see, it's one thing if she was an 8 or 9 talking like this.
Even if she was an 8 or a 9 talking like that, it's just such an unattractive way to speak.
But when your rating is a fraction or a decimal, and you still have the audacity to open your mouth, well, you know what? I'll just leave that alone. Now look, don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting here acting all high and mighty. There have been plenty of times when my plans for betation without representation fell apart. And blue ball desperation forced me to call in a reserve butterball.
Bruh. You telling me, bro? You tell him
to
this?
finish the mission. Come now, don't act like you haven't been there. Every one of us have done it at least once when we were trapped in the trenches. But remember, we are the predators. That's what we do from time to time.
True.
Even on the Nature Channel, lions don't always hunt wildebeest and Thompson gazelles. Sometimes, even the king of the jungle goes after porcupines and tortoises. It happens. The real problem began when modern women started to measure their worth by how many men would sleep with them instead of how many men would claim them. That, my friends, is when the entire ecosystem collapsed.
I mean, it's true. Back in the day when I was growing up, big women knew that they were big women, and they were, how do you say it, humble about things. They were nicer. They had extra, sloppy toppy type skills to make up for, the extra weight, I guess. But nowadays, the good looking women, the ultra attractive women, and then the big ugly women all act the exact same way with the exact same standards. That is the craziness about modern dating right now, right? That big women like that, 300 pounds, 250 pounds, whatever, are still requiring the same standards as 10s, 9s, even 8s, right? It's just... And then the sad thing is there's still probably men that entertain it. There's probably a decent amount of men that are entertaining it, still paying for a lot of these girls. That's why they have this bravado behind them, thinking that they deserve this or actually are able to get these things. Ladies, your looks matter a lot. And when you a big back, you better step back.
You're so pretty, you can get any guy you want, I swear. No, I can sleep with any guy I want.
True.
Unfortunately, it's not the same.
But I'm trying to wrap my head around how us women were really brainwashed to believe that we were sticking it to the patriarchy by showing off all of our skin and making ourselves super available for sex, where we're gonna have sex with you if we feel like it. No commitment needed. You don't have to do anything for us. We're just gonna do it. And that's how we're gonna stick it to the men. The men won.
You got us.
They won. Because we tried to stick it to them and tell them and show them how powerful we are and whatever by making ourselves more accessible to them and giving ourselves away freely to them.
Pretty much.
Like, what level of brainwashing did we go through? They won!
And it wasn't us that did it. It wasn't the men.
Well, I wouldn't call it brainwashing. You would have to have a functioning brain for it to be brainwashed. It's just a simple trick we've learned from the dog whisperer. If you want a modern woman to do something, then command her to do the opposite. Tell her not to sleep with men and watch her transform in front of your eyes to a 304. If today we started telling modern women that a good woman should have a high body count, watch them close their legs immediately. I tell you what, tell the melanated bitter sister that only broke chicks wear their natural hair and watch wigs fall from the sky as women toss them. Yes, it's chess, my brothers, chess. But you see, all these mind games and maneuvering for subpar women is why a lot of men are just walking away from the madness. True. And let's say the less delusional women are seeing this trend and talking about it. And yes, dare I say it, they're not too happy about it.
We are officially here.
I love how Destro laughs.
We are officially at the point where people are saying, well, what can a human woman do for me when I can have a robot?
True.
We're here.
Yep.
Feels scary. Feels real.
You guys brought it on yourselves. Again, if women were just a little bit more conscious about what was going on and how they treated men, men wouldn't have expedited the process of how to get, AI girlfriends.
Really scary.
Yeah, it's scary because she knows if they can put a fake vajayjay on a man, then a robot is not far behind.
True.
Right, Caitlyn Jenner? Here, I will share with you a scary prediction that will happen in a few years. A lot of men will have AI girlfriends that they talk to on a day-to-day basis. Because honestly,
it's happening now without the physicality of AI girlfriends. They're using ChatGPT and things to, get their needs met.
They'll have deeper conversations with the AI. But here's the twist. They will also have side chicks that only come over for the weekend. Yes, just for sex. They will use these side chicks in situationships for their box and actually watch movies and have deep conversations with their AI. Because honestly, that's all most of these modern women are offering.
I
Some
can
box.
see that.
Listen, you can call me crazy if you want, but just remember I said it first.
All right, note to self. Destro said we're gonna have AI girlfriends and just screw with real women just to get some box. I don't disagree.
Trust me, they know deep down that all they have to offer is that damn box. And that's why they actually are scared.
I was looking at the comments in this post, and there was a lot of comments making light of it, like joking around, like, ooh, men are in their flop era. Like, no, like, when I read this, I had a pit in my stomach. This goes beyond, like, men are in their flop era. We are living through a paradigm shift in society, and when ChatGPT rolls out corn by the end of the year, I think that dating and society will be unrecognizable in a year from now, because there's already so many people who are having full-blown relationships with AI and who are not developing social skills and dating skills and respect for other human beings in the outside real world. Once AI is able to service that aspect of life, relationship, whatever you want to call it, there is going to be no reason for these men who are having full-blown relationships with AI to ever stray from them.
Yep.
And that's really scary.
But wait.
Scary for who?
Wait a minute. You didn't smash the bell and press the like button. Blasphemy.
Women thought they were irreplaceable. They thought they can get fat, chubby, be ugly, be miserable to deal with, and men would still have to deal with them. Sorry, ladies. Men are smart enough to get around the object, unlike just sitting there and crying our eyes out because we can't get what we want. No, we're gonna go around and get what we want. That's what men do. We invent things and create things. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.